Morning again. It's day 4 of our expedition, our experience here in Norway, and it's shaping up to be another glorious day. Look at the clouds in the sky. It doesn't get much better than this. I thought the last 3 days have been stunning. I think this one's just going to be the same. Oh well, never mind. I'll survive. Speak to you when we get to site. I think we're going to the beach where the patterns happen in the black and white sand. We'll see what happens. Okay, this is Skagsanden beach. It's about a mile from Ramberg. It's very spectacular. As you can see behind me, the mountain in the distance over my shoulder, and it's just something else. The tide's coming in. I'm going to get down on the beach and take some pictures. It's a little bit gritty and sandy down there, so I'm not going to take the vlogging camera. I'll simply put up the images at the end of this sequence, and you can have a look at what I actually got from down there. A lot of the images I'll take will be long exposures with a neutral density filter, because I want to smooth the waves out as much as possible to highlight the mountains and the rocks on the foreground. So let's get to it. Hello again. I've come back to Vikten again. The other day was spectacular. I think it's looking quite nice today as well. So what I'm actually going to do is do exactly what I did the last time. The only difference is the snow here now. There wasn't snow when I was here last time. There was virtually no snow at all. It all rained, washed it away. Anyway, I'll get on with what I'm going to do. I'm going to pretty much do exactly the same shot down this little gully that's just off to my right hand side here. The waves are breaking nicely again, and the clouds in the distance over the mountains the other side of the fjord are again very spectacular. So I'm going to see if I can get a different image this time. The same place but a different image. Let's see how well we do with that. Okay, I've got my famous filter holder in presence and residence again. It's always clipped here, just so convenient just to be able to pull the filters out. Anyway, I've put a 6-stop and a 10-stop filter on, neutral density filter, because it's much brighter today than it was the other day. So what I've done is I've set the camera up. I've got a vertical orientation image, a portrait image, looking down the little gully which is just here to your left. I think it's your left, and I've taken one image with very long exposure, and I'm going to take a shorter image with only probably a couple of seconds exposure, and I'm going to blend the two pictures together so that the sea in the distance is flat, but there's texture in the water in the little gully as the waves come in and out. Wish me luck. Okay, I've got the shots I was hoping for. I've got a few shots of the spray hitting the rocks and flying up into the air hundreds of feet, well, several feet. I'm going to head back now and start processing the images, and hopefully you'll see the results of that after this little clip. I hope you enjoyed this. I'm on the last day of my trip here to Norway. The time's just gone by so rapidly, it's a shame. Hello again. I'm at the side of the road. Convenient place to take pictures from. Just got to watch out for traffic. I saw this little hut. Typical Norwegian little sort of, I don't know really what they use them for, fishing or livestock or something, at the side of the fjord here, and I thought it's got a little harbour next to it. You see the arms of the harbour. They weren't here a few years ago. They've been made in the last 3 or 4 years, I suspect. Anyway, I think it's quite a nice picture here. It's been snowing. It's still snowing a bit, and I'm going to try and get a shot of that little hut. Set the scene, set the pace, as it were. See how it goes. Come back to Ramberg. I needed a comfort break and get some water, so I was coming past, so I thought I'll just pop in for 10 minutes. For the second half of today, because it's now 12:30, and it's golden hour from 10 till 2, and from 2 till 4 is blue hour, I'm going to head off to a place called A. That's right, A. I've just driven through a place called B. That's a single letter B. I'm now going to a place called A. It's about 30 miles away. It's past Reine, which is the famous place all the pictures are taken of Lofoten from. It's one of the more popular places. I'll probably stop there briefly, but I'm actually going to drive on through to A. I've never been there, and see what roosters find, and see if there are any decent pictures. I hope there are. Let's see.